Hey everybody. I am I'm gonna wait a couple minutes to make sure nobody else is gonna jump on here. Um, I have everyone muted right now. If you have a question, I think you can unmute yourself or also check out the chat right there. Um, Looks like Miss Coleman is having you guys maybe type your name in so we can get some attendance. And I will be back in a couple more minutes and make sure everybody's here that needs to be here. I see several other people are joining, so I'm gonna still just give it a minute so we don't have anyone who's late. I do know that I think some of you are in 1301 and some of you are in 1302. If you want to type in the question and answer there and let me know how many are in which class, that would be great. (1302), Cynthia, 1302. So those 1302, you're going to have that short story assignment. And you've done your basic 1301 already. Usually I do these in person on a big projector, so it's a little different that that we're all on the teams, but hopefully you get the same information. I'm trying to fix that glare on my glasses, but I don't know if that's going to work. Looks like most people are 1302, so I'm going to gear more of my searches to your class. It'll work for 1301 also if you're in that. Great. Okay. I'll go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Emily Ransom. I'll type in my email if you guys have a question later on for me. Feel free to give me an email or call my office number. Added those to the chat. Or just stop by the library if you're able to. And let's see, a couple more people are joining the meeting, so I don't want to start quite yet. Hello. So we're just talking about what we're going to be discussing today. I'm just going to give you an orientation of our library resources and what we have to help you through getting through this class. Some of them you might know about from 1301, but I'll go into a little more detail for 1302 and the short stories that you're going to have. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to just go to the Texarkana College homepage. I'm going to show you a few things. You guys can follow along. If you have any questions on the way, just put them in that chat. Okay, so when you go to the Texarkana College homepage, our library link is under the Student Life tab. And our hours where we're here and we're staffed are going to be Monday through Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sunday afternoons, 2 to 9 p.m. If you scroll all the way down on that page, there's also a chat box. You can use this during our hours or after hours. It's going to be staffed by librarians who are they are able to try to help you out with questions you might have. And if they can't help you out, they will forward your request to my email, and I'll see if I can get that. Let's see, I was just adding someone to the group. Okay, I think everybody's there. Okay, but today I'm going to mostly go over these first three boxes right here, the online catalog, the A to Z list of databases, and our library guides. There are some short videos and tutorials if you want to get a refresher or are trying to find something specific. You might look there first to see if any of those will be helpful. We also have appointments in the library. We can get tutors or librarians to help you out. We've got Miss Blaze upstairs, Gabriela Vila, the SSS staff upstairs, some math and English tutors, and then librarians as well. So that is under right under the online catalog, the tutoring and library appointments. The catalog is going to be a good place to start. The catalog or the library guides. And the catalog is going to search much more than just our book collection. It's going to search our ebooks. It's going to search physical books. It's also going to search articles in these A to Z databases, which also include videos even. So I'll show you an example of that. But another place to start besides the catalog would be a library guide. And these are put together by subject or by class. So there's one for English 1301, 1302, different subjects in there. It's going to collect, it's a collection of links that are tailored to your class. So getting started, how to search a database, okay, certain databases I pulled out of the A to Z list that are going to be useful for just 1302, 1301. Some links to some short stories and books that we have. Some links to some films that we have on some of our short stories that are in your list. And all kinds of things like that. So the library guide is a good jumping off point. I'm going to go back to the catalog though. It's called WorldCat. It's going to search. I'm going to use an Alice Walker short story for our example. And feel free to ask me later if there's anything specific you want me to search for or help you find. So you can type in Alice Walker and you see that it's going to pull up some different search things. So Alice Walker and everyday use, that's one of the ones on the list. Go to that one. So here's 63 results of materials that we have on that topic, okay? So looking on the left, you can search by format. So if you just want to check out a print book, you can click there and see what's available. Right here, you'll have a green check mark if it's in the library. It'll be a red X if it's not available because it's checked out. We can help you find those. Also, it lists ebooks that we have on the topic. So we click those ebooks. Here's one that's the ebooks are going to very often be a lot more recently published. So they might be some newer information there. And we'll just go to view ebook right here. And we'll jump through to our ebook collection. And you should be able to go to the table of contents and find your article. Okay, there's everyday use. So once you find something that you're going to use on one of your papers, okay, here's the introduction to her article and her literary criticism. What you can do is go to download. You can download the article and save it. You can print it. You can do the citation button and get your author, your title, and publication and everything copied and pasted into your works cited page. Just double check that there so the computer automatically creates it and make sure everything really matches with what you're looking at. Okay, so that's an example of how to look through to get an ebook. We also have videos on all these topics. I'm going to click that one and see if there's a video about Alice Walker everyday use. Okay, and there's 2 or 3 here. Let's go to this one. And when you click on these at the beginning, you're going to have to log in with your MyTC username and password. Okay, but we have a big collection of films on demand, and academic videos. This one's like a 23-minute video. Some of them are just 5 or 6-minute sections. Some are like a 2-hour documentary. So here's an interview with the author on her motivations in writing that short story. So if you watch a video and end up using, a quote or something like that in there, you can always cite the video and highlight that as well. So those things plus articles can also be found in that World Catalog, our online catalog. So I'm going to unclick the videos and just click articles. And this is going to search through multiple databases that we have. And I'll show you where they're located later, but let's look here and, let's see. You can also say, I just want something pretty recent. So like the last 10 years, I don't want anything older than 10 years old. Some of these don't look like they quite match. So let me go back to all of them. Okay, here's one, 2012. We're going to look at that full text there. Okay, so you've got an article here. You can click through or scroll through. You can print them, save them. The citation button's over here on this tiny little bitty note card. just scroll down to your MLA format, and then you've got that. So it's pretty easy to find articles, books, videos, ebooks on your topic through that world catalog. Okay, so where that's coming from, like I said, it's pulling from our books, our book collection, but it's also pulling from these resources here, these over 179 actually that we have right now. So you can look through and just see if any of those specifically are maybe good for your class, but also I have pulled some out into that library guide for you. Another place to look right here is under the featured databases. These are kind of our biggest use databases. So you could try to, go through here and look. See if you all look for these links. You can also search up here by type. So if you want a literature databases, you can have biographies of authors, essays, books and authors. These two are going to be good ones: Literary Reference Source and Literature Resource Center. These are specifically literature-based databases, so they'll have a lot of literary criticism, articles like that. You can search by author, by theme, by work. Okay, they've got some ebooks here. So that would be a really good place to start. All right, so that's the list of the A to Z databases. I showed you that, those are kind of collected into this English 1302 library guide. A couple things on here that are good. This Purdue OWL, or Purdue Online Writing Lab, or OWL. This can help you format your works cited page, as well as to having some tips on grammar, writing, things like cover pages, as well as, even developing a resume. So this is a free website that's very, very useful to English class students. All right, I'm going to go back over to the group, and did anyone have any questions about that or want to search up a certain thing while you have me on the meeting? Everyone feel like they could navigate the web page and find what you need. Start out with the catalog or the library guides. And then if you need more help, we also have a writing tutor upstairs in the library. Laura Baxter, she's here in person from 9 to 1, Monday through Friday. And David Robinson is also here. He has English and science. But these people can set you up to review your essay and, have somebody read it over first. And help out with if you want someone to read and correct your paper before you turn it in. So if y'all will all if you hadn't, type your name down in here into the meeting chat so that Ms. Coleman knows that you were here. That was a little quick because we're online and not in person. So if there are any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, get your name typed in, and I'll hang around for about 5 minutes, but you're welcome to go ahead and leave the meeting. Appreciate you.